What's up guys, and welcome back to Sim City. Today we have to fix Clearwater. This is the new city that we built in the last episode, and we was basically going to build it as a money generating city so we can transfer funds to our main city, so then we've got even more money than we've already got. However, we may have to give money to this city because it's not building up, and we have to literally turn off all the services because we are losing loads of simoleons an hour. But by turning services off, we're not losing as much. We can't pass any more bonds because we had 3 out already. We can increase taxes. There we go. Speed controls have been enabled. We are making 38 simoleons an hour. Not a lot. It's kind of a low density city at the minute. So it's not ideal, but it is taking up that industrial demand. That is quite high. There isn't really a demand for residential or commercial in the entire region, but there is demand for industrial. So this city is going to be the industrial city, really, and it's going to obviously import stuff to our main city. We can place the town hall down, so we may as well do that because, yeah, well, there's nothing else we can really do. We are making money now, and we can name the city, but we're not going to name the city because it's fine as it is. And yeah, having the town hall there will bring in some extra money because it will make some more jobs and it will help the density of the city. But we do need water in the city, so we need to turn the water back on, and we need to turn power back on, but we can't turn power on yet because we've got no money still. So yeah, we're kind of in a bit of a sticky situation. Maybe if we destroy this road, we do get rid of all those houses, but for some reason that brought our money in up higher than what it has been for a long time. We can place some parks. Okay, I know parks basically take up the money. They cost quite a bit, and they have been in our main city, and it has caused us a problem. But we need land value, and we need the people who were building houses on the main road to build on these smaller roads, and they will do now because we've essentially knocked their houses down. And we want to try and keep it quite condensed into one area. We're not trying to fill this city up. We're just trying to build what we need to get by, but get money in, as much money in as possible, to help it thrive. It might not work, but you know, it's worth giving it a go to see what happens. Can we turn the power on yet? Yes, we can. So the power is back on. So that's going to help the city grow. It creates the jobs as well. But it will help the city grow, and we need to really pay off these bonds because we are technically 150,000 simoleons in debt. So we can have taxes as high as we want. We're still in debt. We will fix this. Even if it means borrowing money from our main city, we will fix this. Because, as I keep saying, this city is going to be the money-making city. And then we're going to transfer those funds, hopefully, to the main city. That's the plan anyway. That's the whole reason why we built it. Yeah, I'm not gonna use any of these natural disasters and just destroy the thing. I mean, we could do, because it's essentially doing nothing for us right now. But like I said, we can always give it a go and see where we get. We can build roads, and really, I did make the mistake of building the really big high density roads or high density avenues straight away, and it didn't really work out. Because obviously they cost quite a bit and we kind of don't have the money. So let's build some dirt roads because we can. Because there's nothing wrong with dirt roads, and we can always upgrade them later when we have the money in. We need residents. We don't really need them, but it is crying out for low density residents, and there's a lot of low density areas on this land, so we may as well. It's literally going to do no harm to us, so we may as well build some low residential housing on some dirt roads, because we can afford dirt roads, kind of. We'll be able to afford them in the next payout, but we may as well obviously zone in what we've got. People will eventually move in here. It's just they're not going to straight away because there's nothing in the city and the taxes are quite high. But the demand is there. And we can't upgrade any of these roads because they are high as they possibly can. We could destroy them and build streetcar avenues, but we don't really need to at this point, because obviously this is not even properly built up yet, and it still doesn't have its services in there that we kind of do need to build. Yeah, there's only 114 residents in this city. 20 people are visiting, but there's like 27,000 in the entire region. That's made up of people from our main city. So yeah, we'll come back to this because yeah, that needs to have time to settle and obviously take, and obviously everything needs to just give it time, get a little bit of money in. Let's just leave it for a bit. So anyway, back to the main city. What can we do here? Well, we can up taxes, we can lower taxes. We've got 4,900 simoleons in the treasury, so it's not going to really matter what we do. We don't have a lot of money, but we do have enough to get by. We have the 75% approval rating, so that's always good. That was pretty low actually. The approval rating was pretty low in an earlier episode, but now it's become quite high, and that is because I've lowered the taxes, and I knew I was going to do that straight away. It's made people happier that they've got to pay less money for things. Okay, right, this corner. Now that we keep getting those payouts, it's quite high, so the money keeps going up. This corner, I'm going to destroy this park for the simple reason. There's a lot of high density parks there, or high value parks there. It was giving the high land value to this area. However, because high wealth buildings have built now, we can probably destroy the parks. So, and it'll still have high value because of what's there. So we can destroy the parks, zone, and obviously things are already building. So we've got a little thing here. A resident has said that they want a house of worship, and another resident is saying that they have to turn passengers away because there's not enough shuttle buses. Right, yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. 23-minute wait for a bus. Fine. We'll fully upgrade that now. We can add another one. We have, and we've got the we've got a 5,000 simoleon reward. Anyway, as I was saying, this area in the corner, we got rid of the parks, and now things have built there that have. You can see the area of influence. They're not linking up now between the two areas because I got rid of the parks. But I can place one in there just to keep the land value as it is. And things are expanding. I don't need to have it massive as it was because it didn't really do anything to us. We can expand this a little bit, but it doesn't really need much on it because obviously that area will grow eventually, and it will do because we will be working on it quite a bit in the future. Right then. What's next for us to do? Sewage is full. Sewage is full, and this one is half full. Right. So let's should we sort that problem out? What other problems have we got first? Because let's not just tackle one problem, let's try and tackle all the problems. Doesn't really seem like there is any. You know what, let's go back to Clearwater. It needs simoleons, so what can we do to help Clearwater? That should be the important thing right about now. Helping out a city in need. So workers are commuting, shoppers are commuting, don't need great work, gifting, there we go. We have quite a bit of money, so we can gift 30,000. Shall we give 30,000? 20,000? Let's send 20,000 over to Clearwater. And that's should have taken. So yeah. Right then. So they do have the money, but it's pretty much gone. And it will pretty much go straight away because it's a lot of things to pay off, basically. So whatever is gifted over, it will just immediately go. This is the problems we're facing. Yeah, go on then. Let's put loads of parks here just to build the land value up. It's not going to be great. There you go. The 20,000 has now been gifted over. It's been signed off. We've got the money. We're making 9 simoleons an hour. Brill. Brill. There's a bit of medium wealth there, so these buildings should upgrade to medium wealth, which should give us a bit more money in. But there, like I said, there's a lot of low wealth. There's a lot of low wealth demand in the entire region. So hopefully, this should come here to obviously build the houses. But we'll see. We'll see. So we've built an amphitheatre, or an amphitheatre because it's like a tourist attraction. It's like a park as well, but it's a tourist attraction. Put some parks behind it. That'll give some high wealth, a little bit of high wealth in the region. We're not going to obviously spread out the land value as much as we've done in the main city. It's mainly going to be low wealth here, but it's going to have a little bit of medium and even less high wealth, really, because obviously we need to fill that low wealth demand that we have and the residential demand in general. So there we go then. That's probably going to be it for parks, because they do take a lot of money, and already we're losing money in this city. I'm not going to turn them off though, because they are attractions, and it's kind of what we need to bring people into the city. Right, what can we do? We can upgrade these roads now. Should we? Yeah, high density avenues. It can handle more traffic, but we kind of don't have the traffic. So is it worth upgrading? Probably not at this stage, but hey, it's done now, so whatever. Let's go back to the main city then. We might give some more money over as well, because they kind of need it. But anyway, back into the city now, and what needs doing? Well, you can see the low wealth residential demand is high. There's a little bit of demand for high wealth. There's not much demand at all for commercial, and there's quite a bit of demand for industrial as well. So we need to make some low wealth areas. So how do we do that? Well, we can get rid of some parks, but that might obviously, because we've got quite a bit of parks, it's not going to create much in terms of low wealth areas, and buildings kind of won't destroy themselves to build smaller buildings. It just won't happen. So it means destroying them, and then it's just no. I'm not going to do that, because this city's pretty much built up. So go to the other city if you want to, fill that demand, because this city's making money. So we do have enough money for another small landmark. We won't have it yet, we've got to wait for the next payout, but we can get something small. Something like the Washington Monument, medium and high wealth land value, and we can put it next to our other tourist attractions, and that should now take, and there we go. So obviously we've lost quite a hit in terms of money in the treasury, but we obviously will because we've just placed the Washington Monument in the city. We've got 3 attractions in this city now, and we're making money off those 3 attractions and the gambling house. So they're making money for us, generating money that we need, which we can essentially gift over to Clearwater. Anyway, this episode has been more about just sort of not messing around as such. We haven't really done much in the episode. It's been more looking at where the problems are and identifying a fix, but not actually fixing them. It's been more, like I said, messing about. The next part should be better, so I shall see you then.